What's up? We're here at CES 2019, and you've got to know about everything. What's happening now? What is the must-have, the gotta-have? Well, this is something, if you play chess, you gotta have, because you're always looking for a chess partner. But look no further. Not only can you actually play the machine itself, you can play somebody else you don't even know across the country on their smartphone, or maybe even another board. We're going to find out. And you can learn from this thing. I've got a 5-year-old named Jack.
Sure.
He's learning chess. He loves it. Is this a great way to learn?
It's fantastic. If you like chess, this is the most evolved way of playing chess ever. So it's a smart automated chessboard which essentially makes a move on its own. It's built in with 20 difficulty levels of AI, which means you never really need anyone to play against. You could be a complete beginner or you could be a grandmaster, and the board could play against you.
And when you say AI, does it learn how you play and get better itself?
So that would be a little bit of machine learning. That's not something we do yet, but it could be incorporated in no time.
Okay, and then I can also play somebody anywhere in the world. I can pick somebody at random to play. They can either play on a smartphone or can they play on another one of these?
So yeah, so the board is connected to your smartphone via Bluetooth, and there are a bunch of things you can do. Either you can play your friends and family around the world no matter where they are. They could have a board or they could have the app. We are also connected to chess.com, which has 24 million users online. So what that enables you to do is challenge any one of those users. You don't even need to know them at any given point in time. So you always have someone to play with.
Now that's great, because my son is, missing me and I'm missing him.
Sure.
And I could be walking around here playing chess in between interviews.
Absolutely, exactly. I mean, that's the fun part. And he could be home and you could just be playing on your app, and your moves are going to reflect on his board.
How do you think this would do against the guys in New York City in the parks?
Fantastic. I think it's such a eye catcher when people see pieces moving by themselves. Just imagine somebody sitting on the bench, sitting with the chessboard, and the other side is doing its own thing. It's just, yeah, it drives people crazy.
Does it ever let you win?
Of course, which is why we put 20 difficulty levels of AI, so there is always a chance, but as you go higher, your odds are going to be a little lesser.
There are 24 million people on chess.com. How'd you guys think of this?
So the co-founders actually built the product. They wanted to build something for the blind. That's how the original idea came out of a college lab, but then it became a consumer product. It got validation when we raised $500,000 on Kickstarter and Indiegogo on crowdfunding platforms. And from then on, for about a year, we've gone commercial. We've been selling on a website as well as Amazon.
Company is called Square Off. All right, show me how it works.
All right. So I'm gonna play against the board's AI, right? So I've set it up on level 13 right now. I'm gonna make a move. Yeah, that's me, and then the board is going to make a move on its own, so it thinks for itself.
That's insane.
Do you want me to try one more time?
Everybody watching at home, here we go. It's taking a little while to think now.
There you go. So
it's moving your piece.
Yeah, I actually captured my piece, which means my piece actually goes out, and you can watch it. You can watch the board get my piece now, capture my piece.
Wait, the board captured your piece, but it didn't make a move.
It just did.
I see. That seems like a good move.
What also the board can do is, once the game is entirely finished, it auto resets back, and all the pieces are going to move back to their original position.
That's really cool. It moves it automatically. Now, I actually could use this because I don't know how to play chess, and my 5-year-old's better than me, so I'd have to learn, and you can use this as a learning tool.
So yeah, so there is a feature called Analyze This, which means every single time you play a game, at the end of it, you hit the Analyze button, and it's going to tell you how you played, what you did, all of it.
Can you replay historic matches?
You can actually, so that's exactly what is happening on the blackboard over there.
Can we take a look? So this is a historic match going on over here?
So what we've done is, so there is also a feature called live streaming, which means that the World Chess Championship just concluded in Ireland, and if a chess tournament is happening, you can actually live stream the game on this chessboard. In the same way, you can actually play one of the past epic duels and replay it on the board. So you could be sitting with a cup of coffee and watching one of the old-time classics unfold right on this chessboard, which is what is happening right now. Any game that you want, we can actually load it and replay it on the chessboard.
Very cool. So this one is how much?
So this one goes for a $449, and the smaller one, which is a Kingdom set, which does not have the designated parking spaces, that goes for a $369. We also have a black limited edition right now, which we're only going to sell about 500 of those in the next few months. This one goes for a $499, and we're coming up with a bunch of new features on these same boards.
Tell me some of the new features that are going to come out.
We are hoping to incorporate voice, which means you can actually say E5 to C5, and the piece is going to move on its own. So
And that might help people who are blind.
exactly, or people who have any sort of an handicap to not even actually make a move. They could just talk to the chessboard to make a move on its own.
And what are some of the other features you're going to add?
So we're also thinking of adding a learning, like an edutech sort of a feature that you were talking about, which means the board actually teaches you while you play. Right now, it's a little bit more inclined to be more competitive, but going forward, we plan to make it more of a learning tool.
And you'll get all these updates for free?
Yes, absolutely. So you buy the chessboard out of the box, and because you can update it from the smartphone via firmware, it means that the intelligence is actually in the phone, and we can keep upgrading it, and your board could remain the same.
So you do need a smart device to make this operate.
That's right, absolutely.
And that's how you can do machine learning, because if you work on setting it up, you can then talk to Watson or whatever else you're using.
So exactly, that's the beauty of it. The board is as it is, but it can keep getting smarter because we can update it via the app.
And what happens on this one when the pieces come off the board?
So the only difference between the Grand Kingdom set and the Kingdom set is if the piece moves, everything works the same, the pieces still work in the automated fashion. They just would end up here instead of going to a designated parking spot, and this does not auto reset. That's the only difference between this one and the other one.
How do people find out more?
Yeah, so please visit us on www.squareoffnow.com. We're selling on the website. Check out our social media handles. We also sell on Amazon exclusives, and we've sold on 70 countries around the world so far.
And we found you because you reached out to us on social media. Thank you so much.
much.
This was
Appreciate
wonderful.
it. Thank you so much.
SquareOffNow.com. If you play chess, this thing is amazing. You've got to have it. You've got to know about it. Well, now you do. And if you want to find out about a whole lot more here at CES 2019, head to BeTerrific.com. I'm Michael Artsis. Thanks so much for your time and for watching. Until next time, be terrific.